Yo, it's Phoenix Insanity, bro, and I'm so happy to bring you guys this video. My boy Shuhei Hisagi is moving up a tier. I found the best game plan so far on how to utilize Shuhei in this game, where he is very low tier. He's lacking in extended combos. So I thought he was lacking in damage, but it was just me. So the best strategy for Shuhei, man, is that you want to work your opponent down, just like a regular fight. Let them get the first stock. In fact, the best thing that you can do is if you can evolve before the first stock goes, that would be the best thing you can do, because then you can two stock people. If both of us evolve, and then we both then she takes the stock first, I'll take, I believe, 4 stocks, and then I'll 5 stocker, and then you can get everything in 2 stocks. So Shuhei will have enough fear to actually be able to do that. And then also his actual game. So he has the Hado, the Shakkaho is actually, I never said it was bad, but it's better than I thought. Here, let me set up the training settings. Let's awaken for Shuhei, right? And then for the training dummy, we want her to attack after guarding. Always guard, and then guard. You're going to quick attack, right? So all that should apply all at once. All right. Right. So usually this is unsafe. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get punished. I'm holding block, but Shakkaho makes it safe. Oh, well, she would attack, but the Shakkaho makes it safe. I don't know if people actually get frozen, because I do have an example of this in the game that I'm going to show you, of a person that just continued to block after I did this. So if you see them block, hit that Shakkaho, and you good to go. You know what I'm saying? You safe. So if you miss out on that, another thing, now I got to get his fear up. But his fear, you can combo into the light off of the tornado. I'm not going to show you an example of that, but when you get his fear high enough into the red, when his meters turn red, you can do this into his light attacks, and it will combo on hit. This has to hit, and then the light will combo after that. All right, and then save all your yellow meter. You want to use Shakkaho in the neutral. Whenever you see the opponent whiff, then you want to use the Shakkaho for a punish. And look, it's once you get it up, it does about 20% damage. So you have 60% damage with 3 bars. I'm talking about late game, and you're going to see that in this game. I start punishing whiffs, people throwing from long distances. People, it's a Nell, but she's throwing from a long distance, and I'm able to react with the Shakkaho. Boom, and then get that strike back damage, and that was 16%. But once you get your fear up, it does even more damage. But let's get into the actual game. All right, so you will hear me talking in the background with my family a little bit, because this is a really good fight that I had. It really showcased when I finally learned how to really use Shuhei, because I was just upset with the first video with Shuhei, because I know he can be better. I'm like, man, there's something here that I'm missing. I know that I can utilize these skills better, and I finally found a strategy through this fight of working and playing many games with Shuhei to finally get to a point of being able to use his skills effectively. Because Warrior's Pose, I believe it does not counter throws, so I don't like to use Warrior's Pose after block strings, because sometimes you'll waste 2 bars and then you'll get thrown, and it's just wasted resources. So it's really a gamble on the counter. And then sometimes I try to do I do not try to do it out in the open. It was a different character that had a counter that I would do out in the open, and I would get stuffed on the counter, and that really gave me a hard time of thinking if I should do counters out in the open. But the difference is on Shuhei that he actually freezes time when he does his counter. So he stops time when he presses the counter, and then you'll get those frame tight counters with the Warriors pose. But Shuhei's biggest damage combo is going to be flash attack, string into the ho-ho steps or the ho-ho steps or flash steps. I'll just say flash steps for our soul reapers, but into the flash steps. But look at my fear is we're both evolved. It hasn't hit level. I'm sorry, we haven't did the first stock yet, and my fear level is actually quite high. And I believe she does take these first stocks. What I was trying to explain in the first part of the video is how I'm able to. I'm sorry. Is how I'm able to get those 4 stocks, and you can see I'm using the Shakkaho to catch that whiff out there. And I was holding R1 during this. After the second throw, I was holding R1. That third one should not have connected. I was holding R1, and I'm very upset about that. And that's why I'm saying it right now. But yeah, she got these first stocks, and then I believe I got 4 stocks. Now look at my fear. I've only lost 1 stock, and my fear is more than halfway towards the end. And I believe here I get 4 stocks. Boom. And then my next knockout can be a 5 stock. I don't know. But you got to watch the fight. I just remembered the end of the fight. But watch how I'm playing the distance, as you should with Shuhei. Catching her backdashing, doing the hit confirms. I see that she was already moving. And then you just want to do his triangle combos. Look how much damage I'm getting. About a little less than 20%. But the Shakkahos in the mid, because I knew she was either going to backdash or hit a button. So I was able to catch her with those free 20% Shakkaho damages because my fear meter is higher. So the Shakkahos are doing big damage. I guarantee after the second one, I was holding R1 again. But it is what it is, man. And it looks like it could be checkmate here because all she has to do is get my health down and I'm dead. But yo, boy, Shuhei wasn't playing with it, so I really wanted to show y'all this. Like, I keep catching her backdash. She keeps backdashing on wake up. And I decided that, oh, I'm going to have to 2-stock her anyway. I don't see another way for me to actually get that 5th stock. My sublimation's not close enough. But now I've got Spirit Drive. So I just have to work her down for another one. So you see I got all my meter, and I'm using the flash step every single time. She blocked that one. But she's hitting buttons. Caught her on the throw setup on the tilt flash. Boom. Got her in another string. Her health getting low. It's getting scary out here. Boom. Caught her in the back step. Another Shakkaho. Okay. I was glad she did not hit the flash buttons. And then, boom. Reverse fate. Or reverse action to keep it safe. And then she tried to throw from that distance, looking for the hit confirms, and boom, yo boy pulled the game back. Using Shakkaho in the neutral was like the greatest thing that I could do, and also those hit confirms, and then making his flash attacks safe. And that's all I wanted to show y'all. If you made it this far, like, subscribe.